Have you always felt different? Like you were meant for something greater, but couldn't explain why? That's not an illusion, it's a sign. The world around you may try to make you feel ordinary, but deep within, a calling is awakening. You are not here by chance. You were sent for a divine purpose. And this message is a confirmation you've been waiting for. If you've been searching for a sign, this is it. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear will change everything. In a world filled with noise, chaos, and distraction, it's easy to feel lost, like just another face in the crowd. But what if I told you, you're not here by accident? You're not meant to follow the herd or live an ordinary life. You felt it your whole life. The urge to break free, the whisper in your soul that says, there's more. That's because you are the one chosen to awaken, the one chosen to lead, the one whose light will shift timelines. Have you ever looked around and felt like you don't belong? Like you're standing in a crowd, but still feel completely alone? Since childhood, you've noticed things others didn't. You question rules no one else dared to challenge. You felt emotions more deeply. You saw through people's masks. And while others laughed, you stayed quiet, observing, thinking. They told you, you're too sensitive. You're too different. Why can't you just be normal? But deep down, you knew you were not meant to fit in. You've always been a black sheep, the outsider, the wanderer of truth, while others were chasing fame or approval. You were chasing something else, something higher. You felt a calling. You didn't always know what it meant, but it whispered to your soul, you're not here to follow. You're here to lead. You tried, didn't you? You tried to be like them, to laugh at jokes that didn't make sense to your soul. You tried to dim your light just to be accepted, just to belong. But no matter how hard you tried, something inside you refused to shrink. It was like a war, not outside, but within you. While others were busy blending in, you were busy breaking inside. You carried the weight of unspoken emotions, unanswered questions, and a pain no one ever understood. You smiled on the outside, but your eyes always carried storms. Late at night, when the world was asleep, your soul would whisper, you're not meant for small things. You're not here just to survive. You were born to break cycles, to heal generations, to awaken others. But awakening, it doesn't come gently. You lost people. Friends walked away. Family misunderstood you. You faced betrayal, heartbreak, and silence. Not because you were weak, but because your strength threatened their illusions. The chosen one doesn't get a smooth path. You were crushed so you could become unbreakable. You were tested so you could become wise. You were isolated so you could finally hear the voice of your higher self. And now, something inside you is shifting. The same people who laughed at your silence are now watching your rise. The same ones who doubted you are beginning to sense your power. Because when a chosen one stops doubting themselves, the world starts to notice you are not broken. You are becoming. You are not lost. You are aligning. You are not weak. You are the storm before the rebirth. This journey was never meant to be easy, because easy paths are for the ordinary. But you were never ordinary. You didn't stumble into this video by chance. You were led here by a force far greater than logic, by the divine timing of your soul's journey. Because right now, you're not just listening with ears. You're listening with energy. Your spirit recognizes this message as truth. You've always felt it, that deep, silent knowing. There's something I meant to do, something big, something sacred. And you were right. You are the one your bloodline prayed for. The one sent to break the generational curses, to heal the trauma passed down from ancestors who didn't get the chance to rise. But with that purpose comes pressure. You've been feeling waves of fatigue, emotional chaos, even spiritual confusion. That's not weakness. It's the universe activating you. Old beliefs are being shattered. False identities are burning away. And from the ashes, the true you is emerging, fearless, focused, and divine. The world tried to label you. They said you're too sensitive, too intense, too different. But let me tell you something powerful. Sensitivity is your superpower. Intensity is your clarity. And your difference is your divine fingerprint. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to stand out and shift timelines. You are a time traveler, a light warrior, a silent healer, a divine disruptor. And no matter how dark the road has been, your light is unshakable because it doesn't come from the world. It comes from God, from the source, from the eternal spark placed in your soul before your first breath. Now is not the time to stay small. You are rising, not just for yourself, but for everyone who never could. This is your confirmation. This is your awakening. You are the one, and the world has no idea what's coming next. Urgent warning for the chosen only. You are not here by accident. Every moment you waste living like everyone else, every toxic food you consume, every time you ignore that voice inside you, you fall one step away from your divine mission. You start to forget who you really are. And the truth is, the world is designed to distract you, to dull your gifts, to make you forget. But you were sent here for more, and time is running out. They don't want you to awaken. They don't want you to lead. They fear what you might become if you remember the truth. So now, will you keep sleeping or rise before it's too late? If this message stirred something deep inside you, then you're not just watching this by chance. You were meant to hear it. Tell us in the comments, what part of this video felt like it was speaking directly to your soul? Share this with another soul who's forgotten who they are. You might just awaken them. Drop a comment, leave your mark. And if you feel that divine pull, subscribe and stay with us, because this journey has just begun. You're not alone. You're chosen, and we walk this path together.